collaboration. Okay, so here we are, first paragraph now. Yes, you only need one collaboration per semester, Lauren. Yeah. So if you already turned it in, you don't have to worry about turning this in as also that assignment. I was just giving you guys an option of also getting that done. So this first paragraph, I'm going to go ahead and read this for us out loud. Preface, this story was about a girl talking to you about her and her family and what they enjoy doing and what they like to watch. Because in this module, you learned a lot about different kinds of shows, TV shows, different kinds of movies, genres, and things like that. Okay, so this is what she said. Chez moi, on aime à regarder la télé le soir, si on n'a pas de travail ou de devoirs à faire. Mes frères aiment les dessins animés, mais moi, je préfère voir un film à la télé. So this group helped us to translate this little paragraph, this opening, and we learned that the girl loves to watch TV in the evening if there's no work or homework to do. And she said that her brothers like to watch cartoons, but she prefers to watch a movie. Okay, so that's the translation. Now, some of the questions that you have to answer based on this reading, I put here at the bottom what the questions were. So this is where we're going to start actually answering these questions. Qui aime regarder la télé chez eux? Who likes to watch TV at their home? Now we have elle et ses frères, but we need to make that a complete sentence. Do I have a volunteer who can help me to make this into a complete sentence? Okay, Hector, you're going to help us with this first one. So if I just put elle et ses frères, that just means her and her brothers. But we want to say her and her brothers like to watch TV. So what would I do to do that, to say that? Okay, good. So we're getting on the complete sentence train. So as he finishes that sentence, I'm going to ask someone to still help me with one little thing. When we say qui aime, that means who likes, but that's singular. So thinking back over Module 6, when you learn how to conjugate ER verbs, who can help me to figure out what the verb aimer here is missing? Since I'm talking about her and her brothers, it's more than one person. You think you know it, Marcel? Well, that's what it originally had. It was an ER verb, right, originally, but it's missing, Micah wrote it in the chat box to help you out, ENT. So Hector, could you add that to the verb aimer? It should have an ENT. Elle et ses frères aiment, no, not on regarder. They like to watch. There we go. Super easy, right, guys? A pretty easy way of answering that question. Okay? Let's look at the next question, and then the rest of them you're going to be answering more on your own. Okay, I'm just guiding you through these first two. Quelle émission aime-t-elle regarder? Now, sometimes you might see this T here. I don't want you to freak out, okay? But this T is not going to be in your answer. Gasp. No, it's not going to be in your answer. The only reason why we put a T sometimes in between a verb and a noun is just because of pronunciation. So if I didn't have it there, I would say quelle émission aime-elle? M-L. And in French, you probably know now, we have an issue with having two vowels right after each other. We don't like it. So we put a consonant, aime-t-elle, to make it flow. Quelle émission aime-t-elle? Okay. So the T is going to go away when you answer that question, right? And here we can see someone already answered LM. See what they did? They took L and they put it back in front of the verb. L, T is gone, and they put it back in front of the verb. That's exactly what you would do. If ever you see that anywhere else, just know that what they did is they put the verb in front of the thing. It has to go back behind it. So LM un film, or you can even say les films. She likes movies, right? Okay, any questions so far? Yeah, Hector, it's just for pronunciation. Nope. Okay, you got your first two questions already answered so far. We're going to go into the other rooms, make sure we understand what the paragraph is saying, and then I'm not going to answer the questions anymore. But what I'll allow you to do is after we're done going through all of them, you can kind of go through the different breakout rooms and talk with other students and see if they can help you if you need help. But your cohorts are going to help you out with these. So let's jump into room number 2. Hey guys, are you sleeping in here? We're in room 2. Come on over. You're going to jump down one room. Nat, could you check on Sam? Sometimes he doesn't hear. Okay, so in this next one, mes parents, I'm going to go ahead and read this because it's important that we practice also the French, right? Mes parents aiment les westerns et ma grand-mère, si elle est chez nous, elle aime voir les documentaires. Chaque personne choisit des choses différentes. So here we have a picture, I'm guessing, of like the parents. The dad has a hat because he likes westerns, right? My grandma, when she's at our place, she likes documentaries. Is that what this represents, you guys? Whoever did this one? I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, everyone likes different things. Exactly. So that's what our translation is here. My parents like the westerns, and my grandmother, she likes documentaries. So each person chooses something different, whatever they want. Okay. So our questions that are answered actually here are the next two. Quelle émission choisit ta grand-mère? You should know what this means now. The only word that you might not know is choisit. Choisit means to choose. So if you didn't get to the IR verb conjugation yet, that's what that means. And then quelle émission aime ses parents? So what show chooses her grandmother, and what show like her parents, or what show do her parents like? So I'll give you a few seconds to, or a minute or two to think about that. But remember, I'm not going to answer them right now. I want you to try and answer it on your own. Oh, don't put it in the chat box, guys. If you want to talk about this afterwards with each other, that's okay, but not in the chat box right now. Some people work a little faster than others, you know, so I want to give them the chance to work as well. Yeah, you can't just give everyone answers. Yeah, you're going to turn in all of these questions for 8.06, Daniel. That's why we're going through all of them. All of these questions there's 5 questions, and you have to answer all of them, so we're doing it together. Any questions so far? So pretty easy, right? The first one you would say, her grandmother chooses, and then what she chooses. And you would say, her parents like, and then what they like. And give me a check mark when you're ready to go. Or actually, just meet me in room 3. Yes, Victoria. If you still need a collaboration, you're more than welcome to turn this in for that as well. But it's 2 separate submissions. Okay, remember we're moving into the next room, and these will still be here even when we're done going through each of them, so you can jump back into any room when you need to, okay guys? The questions are going to be in order, but for now go ahead into room number 3 so you can hear the next part of the story. Uh-oh. Okay. So, oh, this is a little bit small. Can I make this bigger? Let me see. Okay. So let's go ahead and read this paragraph. Les films américains sont très célèbres en France. Now you should be listening. I want you to really challenge yourself to really practice with your listening comprehension. Maybe even cover up the English translation and see if you can understand it on your own. On aime voir les acteurs et les actrices américains dans les films et c'est de la bonne pratique pour moi parce que je fais de l'anglais à l'école. Et si je choisis un film américain, ma prof d'anglais est très contente quand je vais à l'école et que je parle du film. Surtout si je peux parler anglais. Ah, someone covered it up. You can uncover it now. Merci. So the translation was basically she's talking about French films and how she enjoys seeing the actors and actresses that are American. And they tell their teacher, because she's taking English at school, she tends to tell her teacher about any American films that she watches, and her teacher is really happy about that. Okay. This one does not have any questions, so let's move on to room 4. So I'd like to let someone else take the mic for this one. This one doesn't have a question either, but I want to give you a chance to practice. I have 2 sentences here. Is there anyone who has not spoken yet who would like to try it out? Some hands just went down. Where'd they go? Victoria, do you have another volunteer? Do I have another volunteer? Sarah, do I have someone else? Anyone else? Okay. Okay, Victoria, so go ahead and read our first sentence for us. Very good. So there's just a couple of little words that I want you guys to remember. Whenever you use a verb that ends with ENT, it's silent. So imagine it's not even there. N'aime pas, qu'il pense que. This word voir, voir means to see. Voir. Okay, Sarah, next one. Bravo, merci. So her parents don't like watching many TV programs because they feel like it's bad for your imagination. But she enjoys watching TV. There you go, which I think is kind of silly. I feel like TV is kind of, it opens up the imagination a bit. But okay, let's go to room 5.